Hey everyone, Melissa Wick here. Welcome, thanks for joining me. This is a full dynamic yoga flow practice. We have a lot of time here to really dive in and connect with our center, our place of ease and calm as we move through some challenging shapes. You'll find some peak poses such as dancer's pose and bird of paradise. So a lot of opening in the chest and the shoulders and the hips. So it's an all-around balanced practice. So do what you can, take it at your own pace and really listen to your body. Hopefully we'll leave this practice feeling very grounded and centered and connected to that place that is always constant, which is our essence and our true self. So get into something comfortable and let's get started. Let's begin today's practice on our backs. You can begin in Supta Baddha Konasana, so reclined butterfly. Or you can always take your legs out straight into Savasana or have the knees bent. Maybe lift and lower the shoulders so the chest stays nice and open. Get comfortable, make the adjustments that you need. Once you find your spot, you can begin to close the eyes. We'll take 2 deep breaths together to fully arrive. So inhale in, let your belly and chest inflate. And exhale through the mouth. Again, fully inhale. And let it go, exhale. Closing the lips. And welcome yourself to your mat, to your practice. Welcome yourself to your body. And welcome yourself to your breath. Arriving here fully, exactly as you are. You are exactly where you need to be. And start to notice your breath, the way that your body is being breathed. In and out through the nostrils. And perhaps you can set the intention here to allow the breath to be smooth and as even as possible. Relax the energy behind your eyes and soften your jaw. And allowing the support of the ground, of the earth beneath you, allow you to be held. And with these smooth, intentional breaths, can you tap into this place of ease? Tapping into your center of calm. And throughout the practice, can you stay connected to this place of center, this place that is constant, beneath all of the fluctuations and the chaos and the challenges? Can you tap into that place of stillness and ease? It is always there for you. Keeping this smooth, steady breath, we'll start to draw the legs together if the legs are open, or bend the knees if they're extended. We're going to take both knees in toward the chest and wrap your hands around your shins. You can start to draw circles here with the legs together. So it's like you're making a circle along your sacrum, the outer edges of your sacrum, as if you're outlining the edge of a coin. And reverse your direction. Back to center. You're going to take both hands and interlace them around your right shin and extend your left leg long. Flex the feet. With both hands on your right shin, start to draw your right knee out towards the right hip bone, towards the right underarm. Breathe into your groin, your hip flexors. You can use your biceps to draw the leg in. Back to center and extend your right leg up towards the sky. You can interlace the hands behind the back of the right thigh, flexing the feet toward you. You can stay here, or you can start to walk your hands up toward the calf, maybe lift your chest. Shoulders stay open and soft. Release your chest back down, bend your right knee. Left hand comes to the outside of the right thigh, cross to the left for a twist. Right arm opens up into a T. Be soft here as we're slowly opening up the being, the body, the breath. With every exhale, just allow that right shoulder to open and soften. Make your way back to center and a gentle switch. Your left knee will come in, flexing both feet. Use your biceps to pull the leg in and towards the left. Keep your right hip bone on the ground. Breathing into your groin, your thigh, your hip flexors. Back to center and extend the left heel toward the sky. Interlace the hands behind the back of the left thigh. Option to climb the hands up, lift the chest, chin in, soften the shoulders. Lower the chest, bend your left knee in, cross and twist over to the right. Right hand to the outside of the left thigh, left arm opens up. Back to center, both knees draw in. Take the hands behind the backs of the knees, and we'll start to rock and roll up and down the mat here. A couple times. Cross your ankles at the top, take the hands forward, slide yourself back a bit here on your mat. You're in tabletop, wrists under the shoulders, knees hip width distance. Moving into a few cat-cows, continuing the opening. Inhale, we'll release the belly, tilt the pelvis, open the chest. Exhale, we'll round. Nose in, push the floor away. Draw the pubic bone in. Inhale, we expand, front extension. Draw the shoulders down. Exhale, round. Inhale, smooth breath forward. Exhale, round. Inhale to tabletop, draw the belly in, gentle puffing in the upper back. You're going to extend your right leg behind you and the left fingertips forward. Keep drawing the navel in, start to lift. Flex your right foot, hips stay level. Good, lower the left hand down. Now you're gonna isolate from the right hip joint so the spine is stable, hips stay where they are. I'm just gonna move and draw the right foot so it's parallel to the mat, and then toes face back down. So you're just isolating from the hip socket. You'll feel your outer thighs start to activate. The movement doesn't need to be so big. Just want to feel that rotation in the hip socket. If you notice one elbow's kind of bending and the elbows are bending, try to lengthen. Draw the belly in, and the next time your foot's parallel to the ground and the thigh is externally rotated, you can take your left shin, wing it out to the left. Your right foot could plant down here, open the chest, reach the right fingertips all the way forward, palm down. Keep zipping the low belly in. This is option 1. Option 2, your right leg floats. Flex the foot, navel in. Option 3, bend your right foot, grab a hold of the outside of the right foot, kicking the foot into the hand, expanding in the chest and the quad. Stabilize your left shoulder. Re-extend the leg if you have it. And then we'll take the right hand down, keep the right leg lifted, bring the left shin back, point your right toes. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to shift slightly forward, bend the elbows, so mini chaturanga here, sternum stays lifted. Push the floor away from you, and then exhale, knee in towards your nose. Inhale, right leg extends, lengthen. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of the right hand. Arms are on the inside here. Now if it's too much on your wrist, you can always lift the heels of the hands up. Start to open the chest and sink the hips down. Now we'll explore here by moving either from side to side, forward and back. No right or wrong, you're just opening a little more deeply here in the hips. Explore the areas that feel so tight and kind of sticky. Back to center here. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, half split, arms are on the inside. So it's a different sensation rather than being right in the midline. Inhale, bend your right knee, open the chest. Exhale, half split, toes toward the face. Again, inhale forward. Exhale, half split. This time we'll hold toes toward the face. Breathing. More so, you might feel it in the outer right hamstring. Good, re-bend your right knee, left hand down, right arm opens up, and invite in an indulgent twist here. So just opening up and rinsing through the spine. You can take the arm back if you'd like, or up. Just explore. Release back to center here with the arms. Tuck your left toes under and lift the left knee, power up the leg. Push down with your palms, lift your belly, lift your hips a little higher, and just step back, downward facing. Good. Lift the heels, take the knees back down, tabletop. Draw the belly in, broadening in the upper back, left toes step back, right fingertips forward. Keep lifting the belly, start to lift. Find your balance, use your core. Left foot is flexed. Lower the right hand down. Stable spine, stable hips. Start to rotate from the left hip socket, left hip joint, opening and closing. Opening and closing. Arms extended, keep broadening in the upper back, belly lifted. Glute is on. Next time your foot and your leg is externally rotated, you can pivot your right shin out to the right. Your left foot could plant down, toes facing the side of the mat. Left fingertips reach and extend forward. Enjoy this side stretch. Stabilize your right shoulder. Option 1, option 2, left leg lifts. Zip up the low belly. Option 3, bend your left knee. Grab a hold of the outside of the left foot. Kicking your foot into your hand. Open the chest. With care, you release the leg, extend the arm forward, take the left hand down, pivot back, but the left leg stays lifted. Flex the foot. And inhale, we'll shift slightly forward. Exhale, chaturanga arms. Inhale, push the floor away, lift. Exhale, knee in toward your nose, round. Inhale, left leg extends. This time, exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. And open the chest, sink the hips down. Show your heart. And start to explore here, side to side, maybe in circles. Front, back, no right or wrong. It's an opportunity to really listen to where the body wants to go, where it wants to stay, where to add more breath. Good, back to center. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, half split. Arms are on the inside, toes toward the face. Twice more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, we hold here, flexing the foot. Breathe into your hamstring. You're going to re-bend your left knee, bring the hips forward, right hand down, left arm opens up, twist. Draw the right shoulder down and make this expansive as you'd like. Take your left hand back down, arms in the middle, tuck your right toes under, lift your back knee, push down through the palms, lift your belly, your hips will lift, so you're finding a doming action, and just step the left foot back, downward facing. Taking a couple breaths here in your downward dog, chest is reaching toward the tops of the thighs, release any excess tension in the head. Upper arms are wrapping around and in and broaden the upper back. Inhale, come to lift your heels, forward high plank. Exhale, you can take the knees down and just bend your elbows back, lower onto your belly. Tops of the feet down, take your fingertips wide and maybe off the mat, elbows lift. 3 rolling cobras. Inhale, the upper back will lead, head is last to come up, softening the shoulders. Exhale, roll down, head is last to come down. Keep the glutes engaged to protect the low back. Inhale, we roll up, show your heart. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, we lift, roll. This time we're going to dip the shoulder. Left shoulder dips down, look over to your right. Inhale, roll up to center. Exhale, dip the right shoulder, look to your left. One more time through. Inhale, center. Exhale, look to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip the right shoulder, look to your left. Inhale, center. And exhale, lower all the way down. Bring your hands by your upper chest, elbows hug in, tuck your toes underneath. On an inhale, push through your palms, lift your belly, extend your arms, and exhale, downward facing dog. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. Let's bend the knees and look between the hands. Lightly walk or step to the top of your mat and fold. Take a halfway lift, smooth breath, long spine, open the shoulders. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, sweep the arms up. And exhale, release your hands down. Interlace the hands behind you. And we'll start to bend the knees and extend the elbows, open the chest. Enjoy the heart blossoming here. On an exhale, you're going to lead with your heart. Keep the hands interlaced, knees bent, chin in. Breathe into your belly. Let your arms dip forward toward the top of your mat, any amount. Keep the hands interlaced. Inhale to a halfway lift, strong legs. And exhale, fold. Releasing your hands with care. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to quad or shins, long spine. Exhale, plant your palms and step back, high plank. Hold high plank here. So align from your heels, your hips, your shoulders, your head. Pubic bone draws in toward your chin. Broaden the upper back. Backs of the knees are lifting toward the sky. Energy reaching through your heels all the way through to the crown of your head. Steady breath. Shift slightly forward. Hug your elbows in. Push through the palms. You're going to lower halfway down. Create a shelf. Engage your glutes. Point your toes. And just lift up from here. Knees lifted, chest open, glutes engaged. As you exhale, tuck your toes under, draw your belly button toward the back of your spine as you come back to downward facing. Super present in your experience. Now bend your knees, look between your hands. Softly walk or step to the top of your mat and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Let's continue. Inhale, sweep the arms up, maybe look up this time. Exhale, lead with the heart, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, continue the exhale, chaturanga, elbows in, create your shelf, point your toes. Inhale, engage the glutes, upward facing. You can always come to cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Good. We're going to sweep the right leg up. Three-legged dog. Lift from the inner right thigh. Hips stay level. Exhale. Step your right foot through between the hands. Back leg stays powered up. You can use blocks here if you'd like for this sequence. Inhale. Open the chest. Soften the shoulders. Exhale. Modified pyramid. Right hip draws back. And on the ball of the left foot, fold. Inhale. Bend your knee. Open the chest. Inhale. Exhale, modified pyramid, right hip pulling back. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, modified pyramid, stay here. Smooth breath. Ground down through your right big toe mound. Rebend your right knee. Take your left hand down to the ground, right arm opens up, twist. Draw the right hip back, lift the left hip, soften the left shoulder down. Release, right arm on the inside, Skandasana to the left. So turn your left heel in, lift your hips up, walk your hands to the back of your mat, left knee bends, right leg extends. Left knee in line with the left toes, right knee towards the ceiling. And try not to just hang out and sink into your hips. Keep integrity in your legs. Keep the muscles working to support you so you keep your hamstrings safe. Walk yourself back. Bend your right knee. Frame your right foot all 10 toes forward. Right hip pulls back as you prepare for high lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Left heel in, left toes fan out. Keep tucking the right glute under, in towards the center. We're going to reverse your warrior. Right palm flips up, right knee stays bent. We'll move to a dancing warrior. So from here, your right arm's going to come down palm up, left arm reaches over, so your arms are reaching in opposite directions. Modified version of extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Right palm lifts up, so your legs are staying where they are. They're strong and supporting you. Exhale, right arm down, left arm forward. Fingers reach, extend. Inhale, reverse. Smooth breath here. Exhale, extend, torso forward. One more time. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, right palm up, left fingertips reach. This time you can take your right forearm to your right thigh and extend through your left fingers. Take a half bind here if you'd like. It'd be a nice preparation for what's coming next. So your left hand could wrap to the inside of your right inner thigh. And as you do that, keep tucking your right hip under as you open up the chest. The sides of your body are lengthened, crown of the head reaching long. Good, release your half bind. With care, we're gonna cartwheel the hands and frame your right foot. Okay, we're gonna look slightly forward, walk the hands forward, inhale, step onto your right foot, left leg rises. Exhale, lower the left foot down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit back. Knees bent, hug the shin bones back. Glutes engaged, draw the belly in. Firm the outer thighs and ankles. Steady your gaze. Inhale, extend the arms and the legs. And exhale, we fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Long spine. Exhale, take your flow. Chaturanga can always just come back to downward facing. Support yourself. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. 3 breaths here. Find your center. Nice and smoothly, inhale, left leg rises, inner left thigh lifts so your hips stay level. Exhale, step the left foot through between the hands. Maybe find your blocks. Back leg strong, inhale, soften the shoulders, lift the chest. As you exhale, hips go back, your left hip draws back in space. Hips stay level, fold. Twice more. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, take it back. Fold. One more time. Inhale, forward. Exhale, take it back. Fold here. Hold for a few breaths. Ground down through the left big toe mound of the foot, the left foot. Bending your left knee. Take your right hand down to the ground. Left arm opens up, twist. Soften the right shoulder. Keep pulling the left hip down and back. Right hip lifts. Take your left arm on the inside here. Prepare for Skandasana to the right. Right heel draws in, toes are out. Walk yourself to the back, right knee bends. Left knee toward the sky. Legs strong, so you're engaged here, but you're not gripping for life. So you're still finding ease and softness. Let your breath support you. And we'll rebend the left knee, walk your hands, frame your left foot, all 10 toes forward, left hip pulls back, right toes forward, prepare high lunge, inhale. Exhale, slice it open, warrior 2. Right heel in, right toes out, bend your left knee, tuck your left sitting bone into the center, glutes engaged. Find your center. Inhale, flip your left palm, reverse your warrior. On the exhale, left hand comes down into center, palm up. Right arm reaches forward, palm down. Reach to the fingers so they're reaching in opposite ways. Inhale, reverse, dancing warrior. Exhale, right arm lifts. Twice more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, right arm up and over. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, right arm up and over, extend. Soften the shoulders now, extended side angle. Left forearm can come to your left thigh. You can stay here or half bind to prepare. Take your right hand behind, grab the inside of the left inner thigh. As the left side body lengthens, your left glutes tucking under your right shoulder opens. With lots of care, release your half bind, and we'll take our hands and frame the left foot, all 10 toes forward. Your gaze is forward, fingertips forward, weight into your left foot. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, lower the right leg down, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit back in your chair. Nice and steady. So your upper back is engaged and it's broadening, allowing you to find an opening here in the front body. On an inhale, extend your legs and your arms. Maybe look up. Exhale, lead with the heart and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold here, and this time we'll heel toe our feet out wide, heels in, toes out. Malasana, sit in your squat. Knees in line with the toes. Option to sit on a block if you'd like. Hands into prayer. Triceps on the inside of the thighs, soften the shoulders, long spine. Breathing deeply into your hips. Now you can stay right here if you'd like to add in a twist, left fingertips out to the left, so your left arm tracks into your left inner thigh, right arm opens up and you twist here. Release any gripping in the feet. Find that ease. Come back to center, other side, right fingertips to the right, arm to leg, left arm opens up, opening your wing. Release. Back to center, hands down, lift your hips up, heel toe your feet under the hip bones. Take a halfway lift, inhale, smooth breath, long spine, open the chest. Exhale, flow, step back. Continue the exhale, chaturanga, bend your elbows in, press into the palms. Inhale, upward facing, engage the glutes, open the chest, shoulders back. Exhale, draw the belly in, tuck the toes under, downward facing. Few breaths here. Find your center. Inhale here, your right leg's gonna sweep up, hip stays down. Exhale, knee in towards your chest, round, curl in, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, right knee to right tricep, come forward. Stay here and just draw the knee back to center, lift, 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 and step your right foot between the hands. Left heel comes down, cartwheel open, warrior two. Extend your right leg, lower your arms, preparing for a triangle shape. So you can heel toe your back foot in for more stability here. Now making sure that the legs are engaged through this whole sequence. Your right glute's drawing in, your right quad is either lifted and engaged, or there's a micro bend and the knee stays in line with second and third toe. As long as you're not just jamming your weight into your knee, because that's going to be damaging over time. Extending your arms here, we're coming into a triangle flow. This is all about the breath and tuning into the energy body. So your left arm will come down with the palm facing open, right arm's going to reach up, palm in. Establish your legs here, externally rotating the left upper thigh and externally rotating the right upper thigh. Now here we inhale to prepare. As we exhale, the hips can dip back toward the back of the mat, legs strong, your right arm comes down. Inhale here, left arm arches up and over, side stretch. And then exhale, left arm reaches back, chest opens. Inhale, right arm lifts about halfway first. Continue the inhale, lift all the way back up. Continuing on. Exhale, we come down, right arm comes down. Inhale, left arm up and over. Exhale, left arm back. Opening the chest. Inhale, right arm halfway first, and then continue all the way up. Inhale. One more time through. Exhale, right arm down. Nice and steady. Inhale, left arm up and over. Exhale, left arm back. Inhale, right arm about halfway, and continue the inhale all the way up. This time, we'll release, exhale, right arm down. We'll find triangle pose, left arm up towards the sky. Doesn't matter how far down your right hand goes. You can put it on a block, keep it on your quad or your thigh. Left arm either up to the sky or arch up and over. Just a few breaths here. Chest open. Glutes are engaged and into the midline. Strong legs. Good, and then we'll come back up to stand. Use your power of your legs and your core. Take a little bit of a wider stance here, back to warrior two. And from here, extended side angle, we'll take a bind. So your left arm reaches behind you. Your right arm comes through the center here, and you tuck your right shoulder towards the inside of the right thigh. You grab a hold of your hands here. So glutes into the center, reaching through the crown of the head. And your chest is leaning back, full bind. From here, now remember this is all optional. You go as far as it feels okay for you. Look down and forward to the mat. You're going to step the left foot all the way forward. Square the hips. This might be enough for you. You can stay right here for the shape and just inviting in and opening in the shoulder. If this is too much, releasing your hands, you can just stay in a fold or interlace the hands behind you. If you want to come for Bird of Paradise with me, weight into the left foot, lift your right heel. Now here, when you feel steady, you'll feel your left hamstring engage and your leg be strong as you start to lift the right foot off the ground. Steadying your gaze here. Open the chest. This could be it. Perfect. Or you start to play with extending your right leg. And it may only extend halfway. Each day is different. Nice and calm, finding your center. Now, just as gracefully or ungracefully as you came into the shape, you're going to come out the exact same way. Lower the right leg down. Release your hands. Find a fold. Tune in to the breath, breathing into your belly, releasing your head. You can grab opposite elbows if you'd like. You can sway, bend the knees. Releasing your arms, take a halfway lift. Inhale, smooth breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise all the way up. And exhale, release your arms down. Both arms reach up, inhale. As you exhale, right arm down to the side, left arm up and over, side stretch. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, left arm down, up and over, to the left side stretch. Both arms reach up, inhale, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, chaturanga. Create your shelf. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take about 5 breaths here for yourself. You can stay in downward facing. If you like to take child's pose, feel free to take child's pose. Listen to your body, find your ease. If you're in child's pose, come back to downward facing. And let's continue. Smoothly, we inhale, the left leg will rise, hips stay level. Exhale with control, knee towards your chest, round curl in. Lift the belly. Inhale, left leg extends back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Good. Inhale, back to center with the knee. Lift, lift, lift. And exhale, step the left foot through. We're going to cartwheel open, warrior 2. Extend the left leg. Lower the arms down. Heel toe your back foot in a bit for stability, preparing for our triangle flow. Lifting the left quad, glutes engaged, drawing the left glute into the center. Right arm is down, palm facing open. Left arm reaches up, palm facing in. Finding your center, inhale here. As we exhale, your hips can dip toward the back of the mat. We lower the left hand down. Keep lifting your left quad. Inhale, right arm arches up and over, palm down, reach to the fingers. Exhale, right arm reaches back as you open the chest here. Inhale, left arm comes about halfway. Continue the inhale all the way back up to stand. Twice more. Exhale, smoothly lower the left hand down. Inhale, right arm up and over. Exhale, right arm back. Inhale, left arm up about halfway. Continue the inhale all the way back up. Last time through. Exhale, come down. Inhale, right arm up and over. Exhale, right arm back. Inhale, left arm about halfway. Continue the inhale all the way up. This time we'll hold in triangle. Exhale, lower down. Left hand either to the quad, the shin, a block. Right arm either right up to the sky or arch up and over. You want to still be able to access your breath, so you can back off at any point if you need to. It's not about trying to compete with yourself how far you can go. Each day is different. Good. Use your core and the strength of your legs to lift you back up. And we'll re-bend the left knee. Maybe slide your back foot out a bit for your warrior 2. Coming into extended side angle here. Now, you can take your bind. Right arm comes behind. Left arm threads through in the center here. Grab a hold of your hands or your wrists. And once you're here, you draw the hips into the midline. You open up the chest and extend the torso, and the head reaches toward the front of the room. Now you can stay here this whole time if you don't want to do bird of paradise. Gaze comes down if you're coming with me. You're going to start to walk your back foot in all the way so your hips are squared here. Your left heel will lift off the ground here. You can stay here and just work with opening the shoulder here, or again, just a center fold with the hands interlaced behind you. Steady your breath. When you feel like you got some balance, bring your weight into your right foot. Maybe lift the left leg, come to stand. Opening the chest. Steady the gaze. This could be it. If you want to play with extending the left leg, you can try. If you have sweaty hands, this might be challenging. And we'll slowly come out incrementally like we came in. Left foot comes down. Release the shoulders. So you're moving slowly with care. Let yourself fold here. You're welcome to grab opposite elbows or just dangle here. Bend the knees as much as you need to. You can sway or be still. Inhale, halfway lift. Long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Lift the arms. Exhale, hands into prayer center. Release your hands, bending at the elbows, palms flipped up. Close your eyes. Let yourself receive here with the palms facing up. Just receive what has come up for you in the practice without judgment. Just feeling into what the practice has to offer you. Gently opening up the eyes. Inhale, we sweep the arms up, reach up. And exhale, lead with the heart, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your flow, plant your hands down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Steady your gaze. That'll help to steady your mind. Focusing on one point. Just between the legs toward the back of your mat. Good. From here, right leg sweeps up, inhale. Exhale, step through warrior one. Turn your left heel in, left toes out. Your legs are a little wider apart. Right knee bends, palms up. We'll bring the palms to touch here. Glutes strong and engaged, opening the chest. Back left thigh is strong, outer left edge of the foot rooted. Now let's take our hands and interlace them behind us. Extending the elbows, open the chest. We're gonna bring our chest forward, torso forward, pivot onto the ball of the left foot, all 10 toes forward. Find a spot to look at in front of you. We're gonna shift into warrior three. You always have the option to bring your hands into prayer instead. You can keep your right knee bent the whole time if you'd like, but really engage the left leg. Hips closed, draw the navel in, empower your low back. Slight tuck in of your chin. Good. Now if your hands are interlaced, bring your hands back to prayer. Try to do this without hands, but you absolutely can bring your hands down if you'd like. You're going to point your left toes, bend your right knee, bend your left knee. You're going to tuck your left leg behind the right, and you're going to come to a seated twist. So your left shin will go out to the left, your bum will come down. You can always use your hands, it's fine. Your right foot will come to the outside of your left thigh. You're in a seat here. If both sit bones aren't down, take your left leg and extend it out long. Right hand comes behind you, inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, either hug your right knee in or hook, twisting to the right. Torso over the hips, steady breath. Exhale, we counter stretch, unwind to the left. Back to center, unravel the legs, come into bow pose or boat pose. Hands either can come behind the backs of the knees, you're leaning slightly back, opening the chest, soften the shoulders, toes could hover or come parallel, shins parallel to the sky. Release your hands if you like. Keep lifting Mula Bandha, lifting your root. Steady the gaze. Zip the legs together. You can always extend the legs up straight if you'd like without compromising the spine. So keep the length in the opening. Let's cross the ankles, draw the heels in, lift and take your hands forward. Step back to downward facing dog. Option to take a flow here if you'd like to cleanse or stay in downward facing. Left leg's gonna rise, inhale, three-legged dog. Smoothly exhale, step your left foot through, warrior one. Legs are a little wider apart, right heel in, right toes out, palms touch. Nice and expansive here. Outer right thigh engaged, outer right edge of the foot rooted, left knee bends. Find your center here. Now take your hands and interlace them behind you. Extend the elbows, open the chest. Take your torso forward. Bring your ball of the right foot down, all 10 toes facing forward, hips squared. Gaze is slightly in front of you. Focusing the gaze. When you feel ready, weight to the left foot, warrior three. Right leg fully engages, hips level, draw the navel in, slight tuck into the chin. Hands could be in prayer or keep them interlaced. One breath at a time. If your hands are interlaced, bring them to your chest palms, prayer hands. Maybe you try without hands for this one. You can always take the hands down. Point your right toes, bend your left knee, bend your right knee. You're gonna tuck the right knee behind the left, right shin goes out on an angle to the left. You slowly lower hips down, left foot to the outside of the right outer thigh. Both bum cheeks on the ground. If not, right leg extends forward. Left hand behind you, inhale, right arm reaches up, twist to the left, hook or hug. Collarbones open, tall spine. As we exhale, we slowly counter twist over to the right. Back to center. Unravel the legs, come into boat pose again, Navasana. This time we're going to bring in low boat into the action. So you can stay right here. You want to come with me. We extend the legs and we hover, chest lowers. And lift back up, bend the knees. One breath per movement. Lift back up. Inhale, I extend. Exhale, lift. Again, find that center place, that place of calm and ease, even if the outside world seems a little challenging. Find that still point. Good, two more. Lift, cross the ankles, take your hands forward, and step back, downward facing. Take a flow if you'd like, or stay in downward facing dog. Steady the breath. Let's bend the knees, look between the hands, and lightly and softly step or walk to the top of your mat and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise all the way up to stand. Reach the arms up. And exhale, lower the hands down. Preparing for dancer's pose, Nadarandjasana. Left hand to your waist. Right arm opens up like you're holding a tray. Palm up. Weight into your left foot. Bend your right knee. Grab a hold of the inside of your right foot. Readjust. So your tailbone lengthens down. Your low belly zips in. Now here, your left hand could come into a half prayer into center if you'd like for balance and steadiness, or the left arm can reach palm facing forward or palm in, your choice. Start to kick the right foot into your hand as you start to move like a pendulum, the chest coming forward. Now don't worry about what it's supposed to look like, but rather can you feel into the experience of the posture. Steady your gaze and your breath. Showing your heart. We'll slowly release. We're going to transition into standing figure 4. So release your foot, bend both knees, cross your right ankle, let it clear your left thigh. Right foot is flexed, hands into prayer, sit your bum back in your imaginary chair. Hug your left shin bone back, draw the navel in. Good, enjoy this nice opening in your glute. Maybe you have the space to bring your forearms to your shin. If you would like to add a twist, this is just optional. You can start to turn to your left and hook your right tricep to the outside of your right foot, pressing the palms into one another. If you're in your twist with care, back to center. Come up to stand with grace. We release the right foot down. Release your hands, shake out the left leg if you need. Let's take it to the other side. We'll take the right hand to the right hip. Left arm opens up this time. Palm up, weight into your right foot. Take the left leg, grab a hold of the inside of the left foot. Readjust back to center. So your low belly zips in. Right hand either in half prayer or extend the right arm up, palm out or in. Start to kick your foot into your hand. You can always grab or do a mudra with your right hand, your pointer finger and thumb touching. Sometimes that helps with concentration here. Your choice. With care, we come back to center. Re-bend here, the right leg, release the foot. Cross your left ankle, let it clear your right thigh. Sit back, left foot is flexed, palms to touch. This is a nice opening for your glute, also excellent for focus, balancing. Maybe your forearms are in line with your shins. Maybe here you add that twist over to the right. Left tricep hooks to the left foot. If you're in your twist, with care, back to center. We allow grace to lift us up back to stand. Let your right leg shake out if you need to. Here is our last flow. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, lead with the heart and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, flow it out, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, chest open. Exhale, downward facing. Few breaths here. Inhale, we'll lift the heels, ripple forward, high plank. On the exhale, shift slightly forward, bend your elbows back toward the back of the mat, push through your palms, lower all the way onto your belly. Forehead down, point your toes. Locust. Take your hands behind you, interlace them. Start to extend the knuckles toward your heels, rolling the shoulders onto your back. Engaging the glutes softly. Lift the forehead, chest, and shoulders. Maybe the arms lift off the back. Maybe point your toes so much. Tops of feet lift. Shins, knees, quads lift. Steady the breath. Keeping the chin in. Back body is lit up. Beautiful. And exhale, we lower down. You can take both palms, one palm stacked over the other to rest your forehead on, release your glutes. We have one more asana here on our bellies. Bow pose. We're nice and prepped for it. We'll take our arms down by your side. If bow is not in your practice today, just take what we did the last round coming into locust. If you're ready for bow, bending your knees. Grab a hold of the outside of the ankles here, or the tops of the feet. Zip up the low belly. When you're ready, kicking your feet into your hands. Try not to let the knees wing out to the sides. Keep them in line with the hip bones. Think length rather than height. Maybe you use your imagination to envision more length and extension. Back body is lit up here. Smooth breath. Make sure you're still breathing. Now release with care. Release. Take your hands by your upper chest. Push down through your palms and lift yourself up. Tuck the toes under. Take downward facing dog. Walk your hands back toward your legs. And heel toe your feet wide. Heels in, toes out. We'll take another variation of Malasana, bending your knees. And let yourself fold here. You can extend your arms. You can always hold the outside edges of your mat. Release your chin in. You can always sit on a block here. Good, lifting your chest. We're gonna walk the hands back to downward facing dog. Now we're just gonna come to a seat, so if you wanted to play with a little hop forward, you can look between your hands, bending your knees. Give yourself a little hop hop. Come to sit. Take your legs forward. Now bring a block down with you if you have one, just in case. You may want it. We're gonna slowly roll ourselves down. If you have the block, bring it between the hands. Coming down nice and slow, all the way. And down. Take your block to the side. Bend your knees in. Plant the feet down, hip width distance, heels close to your glutes. Arms by the side, palms down. On an inhale, we're going to press the feet down, gently engage the glutes, lift the hips up, lift the arms up into this variation of a bridge with the arms behind you, back of the neck long. You're going to lower the arms down, release the hands down, and then slowly we'll lower the hips, upper back, mid back, low back. Release the glutes. Give yourself a moment to feel here. Now with your next inversion, you can take bridge one more time. More traditionally, you can lift the hips up and interlace the hands and slide the shoulders underneath. If you would like to take wheel or try wheel prep, you can go for that. So you check in with yourself and listen to what would be best for you. If you want to try wheel, just take your hands and bring the hands by the ears, fingers toward you. And maybe you try here, you're just lifting your crown of the head onto the mat. And maybe this is where you are. You want to try for your wheel, press up into your hands, lift the upper chest. When you feel like you've had enough, you tuck your chin in and you lower upper back, mid back, low back. If you're in bridge and you feel like you're ready to come out, slowly release. You take this at your own pace. We'll release the spine and the hips by taking the feet wide and let your legs just windshield wiper from side to side rather than drawing the knees. Resist the urge to hug the knees in right away after a back bend. Back to center here. We'll take another inversion here. If you don't have a block, simply extend your legs up toward the sky. We'll be here just for about 10 breaths. If you have a block, slide the block or a bolster or couch pillow under your sacrum, that bony part above your glute. Feel supported and then extend the legs up toward the sky. Arms can be by the side, on the belly, cactus, wherever you wish. Closing your eyes. Bringing your breath to your belly. And just let your belly be a belly. Let it fill up as you inhale. As you exhale, let it soften. You're going to bend the knees, take the feet down onto the earth, lift your hips up, slide your prop out if you have one, lower the hips back down. One last shape before Savasana, happy baby. Draw your knees in toward you, arms on the inside, flex the feet. Grab ankles, outer edges of the feet, peace fingers and thumb, hook the big toe wherever you wish. You can be playful, maybe bending one knee and the other, your choice, or be still. Release your baby. Draw the knees in toward you. Wrap your arms around your shins and use your biceps to pull the legs in toward you. Feel that compression in your hip flexors. When you're ready, release into Savasana, your final resting shape. Make the effort to get comfortable. Maybe shimmy the shoulders in, give your hips a wiggle. Closing your eyes, Take one cleansing breath together. Fully inhale. Fully exhale, let it go. Relax the jaw. Soften the muscles on your face. Let your whole body relax. There's nothing left for you to do. This time is here for you to deeply nourish yourself, to reset, to receive, to integrate your efforts, your practice. Allow the prana, the energy that's within you and around you to organize itself into balance, into coherence and harmony as you lay here in this ultimate state of receivership, bathing in your light. noticing what it feels like to be at home in the center of your multi-dimensional being. And know that you always, always have access to this. You can slowly and gently begin your return by deepening your breath. You can start to invite movement back into your body, however you like to move. Maybe your fingers, your toes, ankles. Bring your arms up overhead for a big stretch, stirring the body into wakefulness. Take your knees in toward you. Give yourself a good hug. Acknowledge your efforts. You can roll to one side, pausing on your side for a moment. Notice how this fetal shape feels to you. Tuning into gratitude for our beautiful bodies, for allowing us to have this physical asana practice, for allowing it to be a vehicle of consciousness, and for carrying us through life, its service to us. When you're ready, you can use your top hand to lift you up to a seat. And we'll close the practice together here with our palms touching in front of our heart space and a slight bow in of the chin. Acknowledge the teacher that's within you, the light that is within you. Take this moment to just check in. Tune into your breath, into that place of stillness, to that place of calm and ease, that center. To that place within you that is constant, that is always there, observing everything that's going on. Whether joyful, whether it's in fear or love, it's always watching, it's always there. Beneath all of the fluctuations, the triggers. You always have access to the still point, to your essence. Thank you so much for your trust and for sharing your practice with me. And thank you for your support. From my heart to yours, namaste.